by the magic of televisual trickery, they're here, it's Ranvir and Gio! I love nothing more than sitting with you guys when you get to see the training BTs, because you're like, oh, they look... I love it. Right, first and foremost, I've not seen you for 2 weeks, and then you go and pull a Viennese waltz out the bag like that. A round of applause, because that was stunning.
Thank you.
You must be on cloud 9.
Well, do you know, I'd like to have time to be on cloud 9.
Well, I think it deserved a cloud 10, to be honest.
Well, we can't possibly comment, can we? But yeah, actually, do you know what's really funny is that the effect on lots of people who watched it is that they cried and they felt something, and that's been really overwhelming. It's been beautiful. But I just, you know, I'd like a moment to have enjoyed that feeling, because, like, before you know it, it's Sunday. Yeah. And then, obviously, the results show, and then Monday it's, like, back into to sort of going, what is happening?
It's crazy. I mean, but it wasn't just us at home that loved it. Shirley, fell in love with it. I think she said it was poetry in motion and that you had found yourself during this dance. Is that how it felt to you?
It's really lovely watching it back, actually, because there is... and I was saying this to you earlier on in the week, that there is, like, a dreamlike quality to getting ballroom right. Like, as in for the person doing it. I don't know how it... And it may be... And then, obviously, it must, you know, emanate to people watching it. But for me, the feeling of doing it, when it's right... It's just, well, and that is the hard bit, is getting it right.
Small things.
Small thing. But when it's right, in your body, you do feel like you are just sort of floating and that you are just... It's so magical.
Like a dream state.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's and I say that to you, don't I?
Yeah, you did.
And there's, like, complete trust between us. Yeah. And when you find that, then you're like, oh, why is it over?
You just trust the fact that I can lead you on the dance floor. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, do you know, I want to bring this up, Gio, because actually Shirley complimented your Fleckle work, which obviously you had taught Ranvir how to do. And we've got to say, we do a lot of the time, especially the public and us on this show, we're like, oh, the celeb, aren't you doing well, aren't you doing well? It must be lovely, as the pro, to actually get that.
It is, and it's very rewarding when, you know, when they give a compliment like this to your celebrity, because we're working very hard every week, like everybody else, of course, does. But when you receive comments like this from your partner, it just feels nice. It's just rewarding. It's a very nice feeling. It's like, OK, I've done my job. You know, it looks good. And also, I'm training her for next year Pro Challenge on the flag. So
well, there you go. I mean, come on, for the pros as well. We love all our pros. To all the pros. And you never know, those Fleckle skills miite come in handy a bit later. We'll find out with the Pro Challenge. But before all of that, can somebody call the fire brigade, please? 999 over here. That, I mean, there's some hot numbers, if you don't mind. I mean, 999.
So thrilled.
Great score.
Really thrilled. And actually, because the week before I think we'd had 3 8s. And so that was fine.
We forget that.
Yeah, but actually, partly, you do feel the pressure to improve, actually, on your score. I mean, I felt that.
But I always say to you, every dance is different than the other one. So you always take each dance different, and the score will be different. So we just have to go there every Saturday and just try to deliver the best performance we possibly can. If it's a 9-9, if it's an 8, if it's a 7, it's a 10, we don't really care.
Well, you say that. I can now officially say that Ranvir is the highest placed GMB presenter in Strictly history, everyone,
There you go.
And before you pipe up, Susanna was still on BBC Breakfast at the time, before you pipe up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, the hours that you are putting in, we know how many... Oh, it's got to be done, babe. People are moaning.
No, dramatic.
You are really putting in those hours.
Yeah, putting in the hours. I mean, you know, I do... I mean, I feel the age difference. I mean, like, he's 30, and he's like a machine, and I'm like a 43-year-old tired mum. I'm like... He's like, come on! More, you know. But, yeah, I mean, we have to put the hours in. And I think what's interesting is that, you know, sometimes, like today, you know, I do something, and we do the dance, and it's like... Brilliant. Then he goes like, let's just do it again. And I start getting things wrong. And he's like, what is going on with you? And I just find it's like loads of stress, then relief, because everything's going really well.
Lot of stress, and then relief.
A tiny moment relief, and then a bit more stress, and a bit more relief. And it's just, you know, it's been like that the whole time. And, you know, it's a proper sort of... It's much more challenging than I'd ever imagined, to be honest, having watched it on the TV, because the Viennese waltz looks easy.
This week,
you know?
because you're doing 2 dances. First one we're going to be seeing the waltz. You're going to be dancing to this.
What a tune.
That is Josh Groban's Un giorno per noi, is that right?
Un giorno per noi, yeah.
I'll take it.
Un giorno per noi, yeah, you're right.
I've done all right. This, I'm expecting, especially with this music, the waltz, are we just going to see a stripped-back performance of dance from you two?
You're going to see a proper waltz with no messing around, no props, anything. I just want to show the people the quality that we achieved in 8 weeks. So for me, from the beginning until the end, we're going to dance a proper, beautiful ballroom number with no distraction around, from the beginning until the end.
Which we know you guys can do fantastic, but then we move on to dance 2. Bit more up my street, it's this. Little leg there, go on, get your jive out if you don't mind. Jive, I mean, this is up tempo, in your face. Ranvir, how are you getting on with this one?
Do you know what? Actually, it is fun. Like, I was really overwhelmed by it because I'm scared of everything, and so I was just like, and he's got like some Guinness World Record thing for some jive thing, right?
Something.
It's annoying. It's annoying, and very impressive. And but that's him all over. And basically, so I was just like, oh my goodness. But today I came in with a sort of fresher perspective. I was like, look, this is what it is. Don't feel overwhelmed by it. And actually, then we got into it, and I actually and I enjoyed it.
You say that, you walked in tonight, and there she is, leopard print jumpsuit. I'm like, she is gonna love this jive.
I tell you what, this dance is gonna be better than what the people think it's going to be. You know, because obviously we did the cha-cha-cha and wasn't our best dance.
Yeah. No.
But I think this dance is going to be better.
I
than what we think.
genuinely cannot wait to see it. 2 dances. I'll be rooting for you all the way.
got
Good
this.
luck for the weekend. It's
Thank you.
Ranvir and Gio, everyone.
Listen.
Leopard print jumpsuit. Right, 2 dances per couple means twice the wardrobe. So I think we should see